Hey friends! Today I'm gonna show you how to use the block mode in Reason. The block mode lets you sequence your tracks more easily by dividing the track into sections like intro, verse, chorus, bridge, etc. Instead of copying the events in, for example, the verse, you copy the entire verse section. Alright, let's have a look then. So the first thing you should do is go into the block mode, which is up here. Then you can choose a block. We can start by using the first one and entering a name for it. For example, this should be the verse. And then you record all the parts as usual, as if you were in the song mode. For example, the beats and the bass and whatever you want to add. You can also set the length of each block by using the end marker here. And I think the default is 8 bars, which is what I usually use. So I will record a beat and then I will show you how to use it. Alright, so now I have recorded a beat here using a kick and a snare, hi-hats, a main sub-bass and an electric bass. Nothing fancy, I just want to show you what to do with this block mode. So let me play it for you first. Right. So once you have recorded that, you can go back to the song mode. So you might have noticed that it says blocks up here. This lane is used to enter the information of the blocks where you should have them in your song. So pick the pen tool and draw in. We have 8 bars here. Excuse me, there. And you can see that this says verse. If you click here, left click, you can choose another block if you want to, but we haven't recorded anything there, so we choose verse. And then you can see all the parts you recorded in the block mode almost transparent here. If you choose to lengthen the block, this pattern will only be repeated. So we have the beat here and then it is repeated to here. But we can also just copy and paste the block and it will do the same thing. Now you can start to see the beauty of the block mode. You can record each different part and name the blocks like verse, chorus, bridge, etc. Then you can arrange them, so we have the verse first and then the chorus perhaps, then the bridge, then just copy in the verse again, and so on. If you want to create variations, for example, this verse and this verse should not be exactly the same, you can just record them in song mode and they will override what's in this block. So for example, if I want to have another hi-hat beat on the first verse, I can just record it in the song mode. Let's record something. Alright, so there we have a beat. Let's quantize it first. And then you can see that you don't see the transparent part because this overrides what's below it. You can also mute parts, like for example using the mute tool and mute, for example, this part. But as you can see, it mutes the whole part, so I like to do it manually by drawing in MIDI parts here, which will override what's below it. And if this is empty, it will not have any notes in there. So you can listen to this. Nothing. And then it comes in there. You can also do changes by adding parts. For example, we can add a piano here. So what you should understand is that every change you do while in the block mode will be propagated to every part every time you use it in the song. So I could go here and, for example, delete this. And you will see that it is deleted here, and every other time I would use this verse part in the song. You do not have to use full blocks either. You can just use, for example, the first time the verse comes in, it could be just half the verse. So just stretch this to 4 bars, and then you can have the chorus or something. For example, we can name the next block chorus. You can also color it, I think. The chorus could be yellow. Go back to the song mode and draw in here. And then choose the chorus. Alright, that's how you use the block mode in Reason. I strongly suggest that you start using it if you aren't already, because it saves a lot of time in the production. If you want to support me, you can like and share this video. I'm also on Facebook and Google+, so you can add me there if you want to. That's it. I'll see you next time. And remember, you rock, my friends!
Remember to like and subscribe.